Hey guys, and welcome back to another speed build. So today I'm making a very simple build. This is going to be a little starter house, and it's actually a starter house. I think I've made some in the past that said starter house, but they were still kind of expensive. This one is under 20,000, barely, like literally, I don't know, like 50 bucks under. I really packed a punch in this as much as I could, you know, that was under 20,000, and man, it was tough. Adding like no paintings or artwork or anything, oh my god, so difficult, but I managed. It barely has anything in it, literally the bare necessities, which is why it's called the bare necessities. And yeah, so this house is actually really cute on the outside. I actually really liked how it is on the outside, and I meant to tell you guys this first. I made a little accident, there. Whenever I was making the beginning of the house, like from nothing, I completely forgot to press record when I did that. So that's why we're kind of starting here, you know, where the house is like already structured. The inside isn't, and I mean, you really didn't miss much. It's not that complex, so it's not like, you know, you really missed anything too spectacular. But this little part in the front right here, oh my god, I had nightmares about it. It frustrated me so bad. I'm pretty sure at one point I stopped recording and then just picked it back up once I was finished because it took me that long. I don't know what it was. It was just something about like the 3 spaces on this one. I think I ended up covering it up like that. I think I left it like that. Did I? No, I totally, you know what? I'll just let you figure it out. I changed it up in the end. And these little planters, I don't think I've ever used them. They're adorable. I really like them, and I've never used them before, so I plan on trying to use those a little bit more. But yeah, like I said, this was like actually stupid difficult for me because I'm so used to packing in like so much stuff in a house. This was difficult because it was so empty and, you know, starter home like, and I feel like I did spend quite a bit on the outside, but it was just because I like doing the outside more than the inside. That's just my personal preference. I always like doing the exterior more than the interior. I actually feel like the interior sometimes kind of like overwhelms me, especially if it's like a bigger house. I have to like take breaks, otherwise I feel a little overwhelmed because there's just so much room to put so much stuff. There's so many items, you know, it's just like, oh, what do I put here? I end up looking for items for so long. But the reason I decided to do a starter home in the first place was because I asked you guys on Twitter what I should build, and I got hundreds of replies. Thank you guys, by the way, because like my brain was empty. So everybody was saying all sorts of different really cute stuff, and there were a lot of requests for starter houses. So I was like, you know what? I haven't done a good starter house in a long time. Let's do it, because I personally am in need of like new starter homes. Like whenever I play a new file or something on the game, I always want a different house, something that I haven't played in before, like not like the ones that come with the game, just because I've played in them so many times. So it's like, you know, I want something new. So for there to be more starter houses on the gallery is always a good thing. And I feel like a lot of people can agree with that. So what I'm planning on doing is actually like in a series of mine, like revamping, like, you know, the New Crest area that's like the empty world. I think I'm just gonna like plop a bunch of houses down in there, some nice cute community lots, and put a bunch of cute Sims in there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a bunch of cute Sims in there. I don't know why I've been wanting to do that so bad, but I build in New Crest a lot because it's just like a bunch of empty lots, and I constantly am like thinking to myself, why don't I use this more? It has so many opportunities to do whatever you want. Put in a bunch of like new like quote unquote townies, you know, but like they actually have houses. Yeah. I'm planning. I'm doing some planning in my mind. But anywhoozles. But now I'm gonna take this time to go ahead and self-promote myself. Follow me on Twitter at Vixella. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I would promote Instagram and all that nonsense, but like everybody seems to follow me there, but not Twitter. Go follow Twitter if you want to see an uncensored version of Vixella. Gasp! She says bad words on there. On my channel, I keep it like kinda child friendly, but not not entirely, because that's not me, but like on my Twitter, I don't give a crap. So yeah, go follow me there for some good adult fun. But yeah, anyways, I have been like, I don't know what it is, like lately I have been just on The Sims. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, okay, so for those who don't know, for my entire life, I've always been the same way. I'll play The Sims constantly for like a few months. Then I'll take a few months and won't play it at all. Won't even touch it, won't even think about it, won't even look at it. Then randomly one day, I'll be like, I feel like playing The Sims. And then there I go again. I'll play it for a few months straight, and then I'll take a few months off. And it's literally been like that since I was like, 6 years old? So, a long time. But right now, girl, I am on it. I want to play it all the time. But yeah, well, with YouTube, it helps me keep it like regulated. But I try not to start too many series because then I get burnt out. And that happened in the past. And if you were here for that, you remember. You remember the dark times. But anyways, so this house is built for maybe like a couple or a single sim. It's only got one bedroom with a double bed, so I mean you can't have two sims in here. It's got like the tiniest kitchen, like a tiny table. Everything's tiny. The living room is what like tilts me the most because it's so empty. And you'll see in the video too, I am like trying to make it look fuller, like by like adding another room and like moving stuff around. And in the end, I put in like a little, I mean, it is literally tiny. I guess it's like an office space. There wasn't enough money for a computer. So there's just the desk and like a tiny little bookshelf in like this like tiny room. Like you'll see, it's tiny. And yes, I could have used less expensive like wallpapers and floorings and all that jazz, but like I wanted it to look nice, but like still be a starter home because I don't want like, okay, sometimes I like to move into a house that literally looks like crap when you first start out because then it makes it that much more rewarding when you can like go to a nice house, you know what I mean? But sometimes I don't want that. Sometimes I just want to move into a decent looking place that doesn't have a lot of stuff in it because it's possible. Exhibit A. So like, oh, not to toot my own horn. That was a little conceited, sorry. But like I like the flooring and like the wallpapers like in a starter home you normally probably wouldn't see that expensive because that flooring is expensive. So you probably wouldn't see that nice of flooring. And like I use nicer countertops. There are cheaper ones and there are even used ones. But like I just couldn't do it. I was like, they're just hideous. I just hate them. So I just had to use something else. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to. I used like the next most expensive one. I didn't go too crazy, but my God, I could have. But anyways, the bed is actually a used item. So I think that's is that in City Living? I think because like of the flea markets, you can buy used furniture. And in buy mode, there's a few things in there that are, considered used. And they're kind of worn looking, but the bed is one of those. And that's a nice bed. So I was like, you know what? It looks nice, but it's cheap. It's the cheapest item. So we're going to use it. This is so sad watching. I put that painting there and I had to delete it before the video was done because we had no more monies. I was really trying to keep it under 20,000. You see, I have the little panel open on the left. I was like watching it the whole time, making sure I wasn't gonna go over. I had to redo the bedroom a couple of times. I ended up like taking out the little like nightstands and the mirror. I think I ended up putting the nightstands back in. There's nothing on them, but like I think I was able to put those back in. And then over there where those like big nice windows are, that ends up becoming the little office space. And I wanted like a little chair and the couch, but again, wasn't enough money. And that's one of those small TVs that I just made larger with cheats because cheats are fun. So that makes it look a little less sad because that little TV is honestly so sad. It honestly just looked so sad. It made me a little emo looking at that. And I was like, we have to age this up. What? We have to raise the size up a little bit because it is just making me depressed looking at this tiny TV. So it doesn't look as sad now. And it's totally functional. Functional. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. I had a sim come in and test it out. So my little guinea pig sim. So she tested it out for me. And when I say guinea pig sim, like I just go to the gallery, or no, I go to create a sim and then just press like randomize from the gallery, and whoever pops up wins, as long as they're an adult, like they win the cake. So that's my guinea pig sim. But oh yeah, there's a little office space. I love the color of the walls so freaking much. I want to like paint my office that color so bad, or maybe at least just like one wall or something. Oh, it's killing me that I can't do that because I live in an apartment. I won't do so bad. And then I think I had to take out one of those windows. Like I said, I took out the painting. You see how sad that was? I think I was just like doing whatever I could to get some money in here. So I wanted a bookshelf. I feel like bookshelves are pretty necessary when you get a starter home because you're trying to like build skills and get promotions and all that jazz. So I was like, I'll put a desk in there. You're not going to be able to afford one when you move in here, but that's part of the fun. You work for it and then you earn it. You know what I mean? Or you could cheat. That's also an option. You could just ka-ching it a couple times or like mother load it if you're crazy, and then just do that. I get comments all the time that are like on challenges and stuff like that, like not so berry challenge or like legacy challenges where you're not supposed to cheat. And people are always like, you don't have to be broke. You could just mother load it. And I'm like, yeah, but like I can't do that. It's a challenge. Where would be the fun? There'd be no fun. But anyways, here are the screenshots. I hope you guys enjoyed this little starter build. It is up on the gallery now. My origin ID is Vixella. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!